Okay, now we're talking about your Facebook page, and you should have already created your Facebook page. And so now we're going to be talking about two different kinds of people here. You're going to have people who have just started your own Facebook page up for the first time. Um, Realistically, you just need to start adding some friends. You just start adding your friends, all right? And before we do that quick, I'm just going to run through what this page is about. See, what we've got is up here should have you, your photo and your name, and if you click on that, it'll go to your profile. All right, and then you can click, and that'll just show all your profile and all that. And you've got how many friends you got. You can click on friends, and you've got 335 friends. And then you can look down and you can see what friends you've got. Those of you who've got just started up, you probably haven't got any friends, although you should start expecting people adding you as friends or wanting you to add them as friends almost immediately, because they will see that you've created your page through their other friends. Alright, so if we go back home here, yep, you've got your timeline. This is what they call your timeline right here. And you've got all sorts of things here. Your news feed, which is this news feed, messages, all sorts. You can go through and play around with all that. And groups, they're groups that you add yourself to as you go on. But more importantly, as you get friend requests, you will see this come up with a number, and each one will come up with numbers. As you get a message in, it'll come up 1, 2, 3 messages, 4 messages. If I go to here, I've got 3 people that, quite a few messages that I should reply to. Notifications. If you share something, if you like something, if someone shares or likes something on your page, if someone comments on anything that you do, it's going to come up here. You can come on here and there could be 1, 2, there could be 10, there could be 20, there could be 50 notifications to you. And you can go through these and see who's liked your posts and all that. We're going to talk about posts and liking later. But new people, start adding friends. Anyone you can think of. If you've got, I would suggest asking your upline for a memory jogger, so you can jog your memory of who you know, who are your old, do your close friends, and then of course, and to find people, you come up here and you go to graph search, and you can just type in, Brent Bryson. See, I'm not friends with him for a reason, but I can come up to him, but I can just add as a friend. Bang. Click that and add him, and he'll get that notification, and he'll add. But I always send a little personal message, and I would even your closest friends. If you've got a close friend, just write a quick message. Hey Brent, just started Facebook. I added you as a friend. So you can just type that and send it off to them. For 2 reasons. One, that they will see that you've sent a friend request. They'll go looking for your friend request then they'll add you as a friend. But secondly, it just gives them a reason to actually message you back, which engages you in a conversation immediately with new people. All right. If you've only just started up Facebook, there's no reason why you can't have 100 new friends within a week. No reason whatsoever. In fact, I would suggest that's pretty easy to do on a new page. Okay. Now, those of you who have just changed your Facebook pages, but you already had Facebook pages, you've already got friends. Now, some of you have got 50 friends, some of you have got 150, some of you have got 500. All right. If you've got 500, I suggest that you're probably going to start seeing results immediately. We're going to start seeing results with you. You're going to start putting people in your business immediately. Those of you who have got 50, 100, you need to get more friends. You need to start adding more people. You need to start. But those of you who have got big lists, or we need to be starting to contact them people. But we also need to be. We'll go into that later about posting and liking and how we can actually reach out to those people. But also you need to be adding constantly to your list. And we can add constantly to your list. I'll give you an idea. The business, we've got to put we've got 9 people that we want to put in. 6 people make you a diamond. 6 people. All right, what would you do if you had a list of 5,000 people? That's what Facebook allows you to have, 5,000 people. All right, and what we can do is we can go onto this graph search here, and we can pick an area, and we can go people. And I'm a Zig Ziglar fan, so I can go who like Zig Ziglar, people who like Zig Ziglar, and I can type that in. And on this, I will put people. Now this searching is going to change and has changed recently, and will change again. That's all right. We'll keep up to date with that as it changes. Okay. So we've got people here. We've got people like now who like Zig Ziglar. Now I'm going to add something in and say not my friends. And we'll see. Now the old graph search used to tell you here how many people there are, and I would suggest this to be about in the hundreds of thousands worldwide. And it's changed, not for the better, but I believe it's going to change back to what it was. They're just playing around with it at the moment, Facebook in the background. So we just have to deal with that. But alright, so I get on here, and when you type in something like Zig Ziglar and that, you're going to get pretty high profile people. Not high profile, but people who are, they're already thinking pretty clearly. So these are usually what I call easy picks as far as adding friends. We've got people everywhere. So what you do is, and you don't want to go through and add everyone. In fact, you need to be picky with who you're picking. All right. First of all, you need to have a look and see if they're in your age group, and if they are, then that gives you something in common. So the more in common you have with a person, the more likely they're going to actually accept your friend request. Okay. So I can, we can go down here, and I'll just look down. And we've got a lot of people we can look at and choose. Okay, I'll give you an idea. See, I would come to this guy and I'd look at him, and I thought, man, he's not as sharp as the rest of them, but he is posting. What's he posting? All right, a lot of individual public servants. What's it about? Like, I'm on a spiritual journey of learning life, and the more learning I get, the better life I get. So this will pick Eckhart Tolle. The trouble with most of us is we would rather be ruined by praise than saved by criticism. Okay, so I'll be honest with you, I was surprised. I thought he's got everything there. Now, I can add him as a friend. I would send him a personal message first. The messages in your scripts book that I'll give you, you will have a personal message. To give you an idea, I did this before, only about 5 minutes ago, and I went and I seen this lady come up. And let me add this. So I'll make it bigger for you. But I sent her a message. Hi Karen, your page came up as a friend on my Facebook, someone I'd like to know. After looking at it, I'd have to agree. I'm checking out some of your posts, and I think they're great. I'm on Facebook to meet like-minded positive people with a sense of humour. Your cover caught my attention, which it did. I'm making a lot of new... So that's just a message I sent her. I went onto her page, her timeline. Like, let's look at this. And I can go to his timeline. All right, first of all, he's got an add friend, and he's got a follow button and a message button. Tells me he's a social... He's an eager socializer. So he's come on here, and I liked what he wrote about himself. He's on a spiritual journey, obviously, so we need to figure out you know, what sort of journey he's on, but he's so he's got some good stuff. I've seen his video, it's quite good, so I like that. What that does is when I like it, it goes up into his notifications. He'll get a notification that I actually like something of his. He doesn't know who I am, but he knows I've looked at his page, and I've already built up a little bit of rapport right there straight away, because he's trying to, yeah. So we'll like that one too, so I've seen that. So, and I'll just basically send him the, now I do another thing before I send a message off these days. I've learned that if we go here, I can actually find out whether I've sent him a message and a friend request before. So, doesn't look like I have, because it's not coming up. So we'll do that. We'll go paste. David. You know, David, your page come up Facebook as someone I should like. After looking at it, I'd have to agree. Right. I'm making a lot of... Wait a minute, we'll get rid of this. And I'll just put I was interested and enjoyed your quotes in here about me section. See, this is where I personalise it to him. Alright, if you can personalise it, that's great. We don't need that. See, I just copied and pasted that basically. And let's change this. Sent him a message. Added him as a friend. Okay. There. So I've just reached out and tried to make a new contact. He will now see my friend request sent, and he will also see the message, which is what we're looking for. Alright. So that's basically as far as when you've got your page set up, you want to make friends straight away. You've already got a group of friends you want to be adding to your friend list, and that's how we do that. You can type in, you can type in people who live in Perth, which is where I'm from, my home city. And we'll come up with this. And looking at this, yep, and then I should have put who not my friends. Whoop. Let's okay, so people who live in Perth who are not my friends, let's try that. And there we go, it's brought up another list of people we can go through. They're all in Perth. You can go through them all, pick out who you think would be a good friend and who wouldn't be, who you want in your business or who isn't. I mean, you can just look down this list and find out, see, there are certain people here I wouldn't friend request, but that'll be up to an individual choice. Look, if you come onto this, guys, he's an eager socializer, posting regularly, has an about me, or yeah, he's probably worth friend requesting. Although I'd look at his photo and think maybe he's probably got a. You just got to look at who you're actually choosing to pick. All right, be careful about who you're picking. Take time in this area here about who you're picking as friends and adding them, making sure they're eager to accept new people as friends. All right, thank you for that, and we'll move on to the next teaching.